Hi, it's Briar. So I'm playing this game, Demon Souls. Um, this is a game that's actually a remake. The game is a remake of the original Demon Souls, which came out for the PlayStation 3, I think maybe 10 or 12 or 14 years ago. So it's a remake of a much older game. And from what I've heard, the game is absolutely astonishing. Just an amazing game. And with a lot of these games, like Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, they all kind of have this very, very loose plot or premise that is extremely vague and impossible, actually, to understand because, you know, it doesn't really, like, there's no real story going on here. Like, it's not like, oh, Jonathan had a girlfriend and she was killed by a demon and now he's trying to get revenge on that demon by killing every demon or something like that, you know? There is no explanation for what the plot is, if there is indeed any, you know, like, actual plot to begin with. It's just kind of like random fantasy stuff happening, you know, dragons and demons, ghosts, other stuff, witches, probably, zombies, maybe, skeletons. I don't think they have any mummies. There are no mummies in this game. Or there were none in the Dark Souls games. Giant spiders, though, they had those. What else? Etc. You know, just different weird stuff that is like super, super ridiculous. So, should I be a girl or a guy? Go be a guy. I sometimes am a girl in these games. That's kind of my thing, is to play as a girl. But, you know, in this game, I'm guessing you're just going to be like a person who is never really seen because they're under, you know, some armor or something. So it doesn't really matter how much time you spend on, you know, changing the way the character looks. I'll probably end up just being like, you know, a knight type of character, and I'll never see my face in the game. Well, it should be a soldier, a knight. It's probably what I'll be. It's a knight. That's also kind of my thing in the game. Is I'm usually a knight. At least in the Dark Souls games, that was always um, my preferred um, class was knight. Let's see. Rate of stamina recovery. No, no, no. No. They'll suck. I don't know, these characters are really ugly. No offense to the characters, but I found that a lot of these preset characters just are a little bit unattractive. They can't seem to make like a handsome guy character. As a preset, at least. Oh, this is better. Bridge. There we go. Anything else? Okay. Nose is not too bad. I used to spend a lot of time doing the character, like his facial features and stuff, but I don't really want to spend that much time, you know, trying to decide what this guy looks like. So he's got like green eyes, but not like freakishly light green eyes. That's good. Face. He's got a little bit more handsome. Facial hair. Can you get like a full beard? They never really do the beard thing either, I've noticed. They don't normally have characters who have like full beards. Just like, kind of like really like thin full beards or something. It doesn't seem like they usually do like, you know, a serious full beard in a lot of these games. Notice that. That's fine, I guess. Mustache. Okay, hair. What kind of hair should you have? Oh, this isn't bad. Make his hair like black though. This is the darkest hair color. Facial hair also should be very dark. Eyes. Should have like Jerry. Alright, so that's fine. His jaw's a little bit wide to me. Looks a little bit wide. Great. You know what? I think I'll go with like darker eyes. Actually, like more brownish colored eyes. Oh wait, secondary eye color. Brownish would be like light yellow, I guess. Oh, okay, he looks a lot better. Maybe his eyes might be a little bit too dark, actually. Maybe, like that. No, I don't know. There, that's fine. Alright, so, I'll never see the way that character looks.
By channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Bolatai.
And so, they're kind of explaining the story a little bit, but usually when they do explain the plot of the game, I think that it kind of seems like it's just like part of the plot. It's like they just explain like, you know, the first 2 pages of a book or something. Or they read like 2 pages from the middle of a book, and then that's the plot of the whole game. They do kind of introduce, you know, the enemies you fight in the game, which it looks like are going to be giant demon type characters.
Valifax also spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors lured by the possibilities braved the fissure to breach the accursed land. but none have returned. You're
So I think
the
the game
twin
is about to
dragons.
start.
Yet the silent chief. Saint
They're
Again.
kind of listing
Scurvy the Wanderer.
the bosses,
The sixth saint
who are the
Astrea.
demons
With her
you end up
light
fighting
pearl vinland.
throughout the game.
And Sage Frake, the visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog
The last
will
Dark
eventually
Souls game I
swallow
played was Dark
all that
Souls
is
3,
near and far.
which was actually the last Dark
Boletaria
Souls
has
game
won the
that they
final
made.
hope. A lone
All
warrior
of these
who
games
must
are kind of
brave the baneful foe. Has the land found its savior?
similar.
Or
Like
have
all
the
of the
demons abandoned
Soulsborne
its
games are
remains?
very, very similar in their gameplay and graphics and, um, you know,
Brave soul who fears no evil.
controls and game mechanics and so on and so forth. Everything about it
To the fisher.
is pretty much exactly the same, and has been
So you
since
know the
the
old
first Dark
gift
Souls
of
game,
slumber.
or maybe even since the first Demon Souls game. And the game has started. Yeah, see, this is exactly the same as the Dark Souls 3 controls. Right away, I'm noticing that. I don't have an Estus flask. I have a crescent moon grass, and a half moon grass. That may be the Demon Souls equivalent of the Estus flask. So, I have two swords. I have a shorter sword, longer sword. I have one shield. My rolling is very slow. I need to get rid of some stuff so I can roll faster. I'm gonna get rid of the armor. Okay, wait. Maybe some of the armor I can keep. Maybe not. Gauntlets. Goodbye, gauntlets. Nope, still rolling slow. Can I roll fast in this game at all? Yeah. So I just need to figure out. Okay. It might be above 50%. Once you're beyond 50%, you roll slowly. Alright, so yeah, the graphics in this game are fucking dope. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And like I said, very similar to Dark Souls. Demon Souls was kind of the, I don't know, like the progenitor of the Dark Souls series or something. Like Demon Souls was the original Dark Souls game. Dark Souls is kind of the spiritual successor to Demon Souls. I don't know if they're made by the same company or how that is. And exactly what's different about Demon Souls compared to Dark Souls, I'm not sure of that either. Like, do they have the bonfire? Maybe. It doesn't look like you can parry. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, you can parry. Just have to have your left hand be empty. So I'm probably I probably have an advantage in this game because I've already played Dark Souls enough to understand how this game works and what you're supposed to do and stuff. I'm not saying the game is going to be easy or anything, but I probably have a better, like, grasp on how to play the game than somebody who has never played a Dark Souls game before. However, I don't really know what to do right now. I'm not... Oh. Oh, you can do that? Shit. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. So you couldn't do that in Dark Souls at all. So that's different. Wow. Jerry. Big old key. The way the game starts is also very Dark Souls-esque, because you just kind of start like in the basement of a dungeon, and that's how you start the first Dark Souls game as well. It's like you just start like in a cell in a dungeon or something. Okay, where did that take me? So, now I'm in another place. This looks more like a castle than a dungeon. The setting of Dark Souls and this game probably is they kind of go for like sort of a, I don't know, Middle Ages Europe type of thing, where it's like you know, castles, dungeons, cathedrals, brick buildings. Very, very Europe-inspired architecture within the game. So probably go up here. I might be kind of at like the tutorial part of the game too. That's possible because I haven't come across like a bonfire or anything similar. So I would imagine I'm kind of in the beginning of this whole thing. Because bonfires are kind of essential to the Dark Souls games. You know, you sort of need those to regain health and other stuff. Oh no, fog wall. Whew, boy, this doesn't look good. So how do you jump? Can you jump? Can you jump? You can't jump the way you could in Dark Souls, which is kind of unfortunate. There's nothing here, I don't think, unless there's an illusory wall. I'm not sure if they have illusory walls in this game either. I don't see that. And so luckily this fog wall was just another corridor. It wasn't a boss battle. Like I didn't go through the fog wall and there was like, you know, like a 200-foot tall dragon or something breathing fire on me. Because that's what you expect in this type of game. Luckily there's nothing here except for more hallway. See this fog wall, this worries me. This fog wall could be a real fog wall. So I'm going to go through, but I'm going to proceed with caution. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Giant orc thing. Oh god, I knew we could do that. Yeah, so this is a little bit weird. Where am I now?
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria. but the 5 archstones will guide thee to the outer lands.
Okay. And the Nexus. You cannot escape the Nexus. So it looks like I am hollowed or kindled or whatever it's called. Or by capturing, you can reclaim your corporeal body. Golly. So what I'm hearing is that I need to kill demons in this part of the game, and that will give me souls to get my body back, and I can fight the giant troll thing again. Probably. That's probably how that works. This might be similar to the, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but the thing in Dark Souls 3, which is kind of like the place where you buy stuff and level your character up and, you know, just in general kind of chill out. But I don't know if that's the case in this game, but it seems very like that because there's no enemies around. I might need to go to the top. Go through here. We have some kind of a altar, maybe, or something, or just a shelf. I don't know. So it doesn't look like there's anything here that's important. I was already here. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what my next move is. Talk to this guy.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land? Or be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Poletaria?
Okay. Touch Archstone of the Chieftain. This Archstone is sealed. Touch Archstone of the Covetous King. Okay. I see. So this is probably how you get from place to place, is through these Archstones. So I don't know if this will take me back to where I was when I died, or if this is a different place entirely. Oh, see, this is the dragon that I was talking about. I knew they would have a dragon. And so, let me see, where am I? I don't know, I don't think this is where I was. No, I don't think this is where I was. This does look like some sort of place. Okay, so I think the archstones kind of sort of work as the bonfires, or at least the archstones are what you use to teleport to different parts of the world, like the bonfires did in Dark Souls. What the fuck? Oh, I'm still not sure about like where you level up, though. What part of the world that is in? So I think I can go through there. Ooh, crows. Blackbirds. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Oh, fuck. Wow. I gotta say, the kills in this game seem a lot more gruesome, too, somehow. Sound better. The actual sound of killing somebody just sounds like a million times more real. I can't say anything bad about Dark Souls 3, though. That's a amazing game, but it's different. It's just different. Dark Souls 3 is probably one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, I just love the sound. They make when you kill them. That sound is just so satisfying. And so I can probably jump down there, but I might die. And this is a fire. Oh, shit. I don't know where that motherfucker came from. Oh, Jesus. Oh, another thing about the game is you can't pause. The game. So that kind of makes the game a little bit more suspenseful because you can't pause the game if you're in trouble. Um, so Let's see what else. English. Firebomb, I need to equip that. So like when you have the game paused, you can still get attacked by enemies. So that's one thing that's different about this game. All the Dark Souls games. Alright, here we go. Another fog wall. Ooh, another sword. What sword do I have now? Long sword? Looks like the long sword is actually better. And I already have this sword as well. You know what? I might switch to that. Just because. And then, okay, so that was some problems with